Hi, I'm David Baxter.
I'm Amy Hawkins.
And welcome to Cabarrus This Week. And this week we're at the Old Courthouse Youth Theater. Going to sneak peek at Alice in Wonderland. That'll be great. Amy's going to tell you all about that. And we've got a lot of other information, so grab that pen and paper so you can jot that contact info down. But if you missed something, don't worry about it. We'll give you an email address and a web address at the end of the show.
Okay. Well, as David said, we are at the Old Courthouse Theater for the Youth Theater production. We have some of the cast behind us that are running through part of a rehearsal. It's going to be a fun little trip kind of down the rabbit hole and ending in a very magical place here at the Old Courthouse Theater as they are getting ready for the very first performances of Alice in Wonderland, performed by children and teens right here locally throughout Cabarrus County. Now, performances of this classic tale of Alice in Wonderland is going to take place on Thursday, June 21st and Friday, June 22nd at 7:30 p.m. nightly, and on Saturday, June 23rd and June 24th at 2:30 p.m. Now, community students were extremely involved in every facet of this performance, from the acting to the stage management, even to designing the set, all the behind the scenes. So many kids participating and getting involved on everything that goes into a huge theater production. It's going to be a beautiful production and a lot of fun to see the kids in action here. Now, the ticket costs are $10. The Old Courthouse Theater performs many plays throughout the year as they are in their 37th season, as well as offering, of course, the youth theater. There's also the living room reading series, acting workshops for children and adults, and hands-on backstage experience. For more information on Alice in Wonderland, that's beginning Thursday, June 21st and running through Sunday, June 24th, performed by the Old Courthouse Youth Theater. That's located at 49 Spring Street Northwest in downtown Concord. Just call the theater at 704-788-2405 or visit oldcourthousetheater.com.
Well, I tell you, the weather's been really beautiful here lately. And can you think of a better way to spend a Thursday evening in this beautiful weather, listening to some great music? Well, sounds like a plan to me. So why don't you come on down to Union Street Live on Thursday, June the 21st. That's at 6 p.m. and that's the historic courthouse lawn. And kind of jam out to, guess who's going to be playing? The Tams.
Wow.
One of my all-time favorite beach groups.
Yeah.
Now, Be Young, Be Foolish, Be Happy. That was one of their big hits. And a lot of other ones they've got going on. They've been making music and performing for over 40 years. They've had a number of #1 hits. They got a couple of gold records. So you really can't miss this opportunity. So come on down, grab your dancing shoes and your shagging partner, and get ready for some great music by the Tams. For more information on Union Street Live on Thursday, June 21st at 6 to 9 p.m. on the lawn of the historic courthouse at 65 Union Street South in Concord, just call 704-784-4208 or visit concorddowntown.com.
Well, another opportunity to be outside and enjoy a little music. This one with a little literacy twist to it. The 2012 Stories Under the Stars series is continuing on Saturday, June 21st at 7 p.m. at the Kannapolis branch of Cabarrus County Public Library with musician Lisa Baldwin. Now, in Baldwin's Music, Minds, and Motion program, she creates a unique literary connection with music, stories, and art. Her catchy songs and energetic attitude will have children of all ages singing along. So bring your long chair and a blanket to enjoy this program on the back patio at the library. For more information on Lisa Baldwin's Music, Minds, and Motion performance as part of the Stories Under the Stars series on Saturday, June 23rd at 7 p.m. at the Kannapolis Library that's located at 850 Mountain Street in Kannapolis. Just call 704-920-1180 or visit cabarruscounty.us/library or facebook.com/Cabarrus County Library.
I can't believe this. Summer solstice is just, the longest day of the year is just around the corner here. It's unbelievable. Now, you want to come out and celebrate it? Well, we have Solar Fun Day. Now, it's going to be at the large shelter at the Dorton Park, and it's hosted by the City of Concord, and that's going to be on Wednesday, June the 20th at 10 a.m. Use the sunlight for, more than just seeing. They're going to tell you all kinds of cool little facts and kind of show you how to cook with the sunlight.
Cool.
That'd be pretty good. You could just, because on a really hot day, you just throw an egg on there on the sidewalk and let it cook, I guess. But don't forget to bring a bag lunch, because you might not be able to eat their way there. Now, pre-registration is required and available until Tuesday, June the 19th. To register online, just visit concordnc.gov. set up an account, print off a registration form online, and then mail it to Concord Park and Rec Department, P.O. Box 308, Concord, North Carolina, 28026, or just you can call them at 704-920-5616. For more information on the Solar Fun Day hosted by the City of Concord on Wednesday, June the 20th, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Large Shelter at Dorton Park, which is 5790 Poplar Tent Road in Concord. Just call 704-920-5616, or more information, just go to concordnc.gov.
Well, you want to switch up your family's Friday night routine. You know, we kind of get stuck in a rut. Summertime's a great time to get out of that rut and enjoy something a little different. Why not go out to movies in the park at Kannapolis? Definitely has something that can appeal to everyone. On Friday, June 22nd at 7:30 p.m., the Piedmont Primetime Community Band will get things started with some pre-show tunes, and then beginning at 8:45, you can sit back and relax for the movie How to Train Your Dragon. So forget staying in, pack up the car, bring some snacks and blankets, settle in on the lawn, enjoy the Piedmont Primetime Community Band, plus the movie How to Train Your Dragon will provide laughter, suspense, and maybe even a few tears.
Ooh.
For more information on the Piedmont Primetime Community Band and the movie How to Train Your Dragon as part of the Movies in the Park Summer Series on Friday, June 22nd at 7:30 p.m., just call 704-920-4343 or visit cityofkannapolis.com.
Now, summertime is known. I mean, be outside, you know, and if you're like camping, you know, go out a little camping, build a campfire, and just enjoy the stars, looking up at the sky. Well, you can enjoy all of this and more at Family at Camp Spencer Park, and that's Family Night and the Twilight Hike, which that's really cool. That's on Saturday, June the 23rd at 7 p.m. Now, this event is hosted as part of the Great American Campout. Now, this is a program that all across the whole nation, trying to get kids out and enjoy the outdoors, a little more physical activity.
That's right.
You
Not
know.
just staying inside doing your video
Yeah,
games,
really.
but enjoy the outside.
Enjoy it. So, you know, and you can do all kinds of cool things like campfire cooking. You'll learn about astronomy, kind of which stars are in the Big Dipper. And, you know, also kind of contributing to a great cause of getting everybody out, even mom and dad out there, you know. So pre-registration is required. To register by Thursday, June the 21st. Visit cabarruscounty.us/reserve partner. In the class search box, just type in the words Family Night. Cost is only $2. For more information on Family Night and Twilight Hike on Saturday, June 23rd from 7 to 9 p.m. at Camp Spencer Park Shelter, and that's number 1. Then you go to 3155 Fox Ford Road in Concord. Call 704-795-4492 or visit cabarruscounty.us/parks or facebook.com/CabarrusCountyParks.
Now, there are a lot of different ways to preserve all the wonderful foods that we have coming out of the gardens this summer and at the farmers markets. Well, your last chance to participate in the home canning classes is coming up. That is going to be classes held Tuesday, June 19th, 5:30 to 9:30, Thursday, June 21st from 12:30 to 4:30 p.m. and Saturday, June 23rd from 9:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. and the cost of the class is $20. To register for those classes, you go to cabarruscounty.us/reserve partner and search for home canning in the class search box. But you know, there are a lot of other methods as well. Freezing and dehydrating.
Right.
There's several workshops that are available through NC Cooperative Extension that's located on Cabarrus Avenue. On Tuesday, June 26th from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m., you can check out the basics of freezing and dehydrating. It's going to explain the process of how to freeze fruits and vegetables through a 3-hour workshop, and participants will be even given samples to take home to the freezer, and the cost of the class is $10. To register, go to cabarruscounty.us/reserve partner and search freezing in the class search box. Then you gotta love this one because you know tomatoes are huge right now.
Yes.
You definitely want to keep that wonderful flavor going on. Here's a great way to preserve tomatoes throughout the year. Learn how to make your own salsa. There's a salsa making class on Thursday, June 28th from 9:30 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. It's going to introduce ways to preserve this yummy sweet fruit through water bath canning. The workshop is going to give you tomatoes and salsa samples for the road, so you can't beat that. The cost of the class is $15. To register, just go to cabarruscounty.us/reserve-partner and type tomatoes in the class search box. For more information on any of these food preservation classes through North Carolina Cooperative Extension, just call their office at 704-920-3322 or visit cabarruscounty.us/cooperative extension.
Salsa, huh? That sounds great.
Yeah, homemade salsa.
Ooh.
Can't beat that.
Really? Now, one of America's favorite pastimes is baseball. And of course, summer evenings are great. If you catch a Legion game or a rec game or even eat at the Intimidators, it's a great time to do it. Maybe your kids are kind of interested. Maybe they say, hey, baseball, that sounds like pretty good. We've got a great opportunity to give them a little bit of a sample of kind of what it's all about at Frank Liss Park on Monday, June 25th through Friday, June the 29th from 9 a.m. until noon. We're going to have a baseball camp. Now, this camp's going to offer instruction on how to play the game, tips for improvement by local coaches and different players around the area. The players must provide your own glove, but all the other equipment they'll supply. Now, this camp is for ages 8 to 12 years old. Cost is $50. Pre-registration is required by Friday, June the 22nd. So to register, just go to cabarruscounty.us/reserve-partner. In the class search box, just type in the word baseball. Remember, the camp's going to be outside, so please, make sure your kids have proper attire and definitely sunscreen. And the water bottle will be good too. Now, for more information on the baseball camp beginning Monday, June 25th, running through Friday, June the 29th, 9 a.m. until noon at Frank Liss Park in Concord, just call 704-920-2701 or go to cabarruscounty.us/parks or facebook.com/cabarruscountyparks.
If you want to try your hand at a different kind of swing, you might want to try out tennis camp. You also can do that through a camp at Frank Liss Park, the wonderful tennis courts available
great courts
out there. Definitely, you might even, be having dreams of your own Grand Slam. So the French Open just finished, so lots of opportunities to learn how to maybe improve your swing or just learn for the first time. Cabarrus County Parks at Frank Liss Park is offering tennis camp on Monday, June 25th through Friday, June 29th from 9 a.m. until noon. The camp will offer suggestions on how to improve performance from local coaches and players. Players must provide their own rackets, but all other equipment and water will be provided. The camp is for ages 5 to 12 years old and the cost is $50. Pre-registration is required by Friday, June 22nd. To register, visit cabarruscounty.us/reserve-partner and type tennis in the class search box. Remember, the camp will be outside, so be sure that your kids have the proper attire and sunscreen. For more information on the tennis camp beginning Monday, June 25th through Friday, June 29th, 9 a.m. until noon at Frank Liss Park, that is at 4001 Style Road in Concord. Just call the park office at 704-920-2701 or cabarruscounty.us/parks or facebook.com/cabarruscountyparks.
Now, Cabarrus County has three really kind of uniquely different parks, and they do a lot of different programs, especially geared toward learning experiences.
Right.
So the park officials would like to invite all Cabarrus County teachers to a workshop. That's at Camp Spencer Park on Monday, June the 25th at 9 a.m. And it's kind of for a day of adventures and kind of give you a peek at all the different things that they do for the upcoming year. So the three county parks, again, also they host a ton of youth activities already.
Yeah.
And this would be great for field trips and also classroom learning as well. So come on out if you're a teacher and participate in the day of exploration and discovery and kind of see what's coming up. Now, you might want to bring a bag lunch with you and dress for the weather. I think you might be walking outside a little bit. Pre-registration is required. To register by Friday, June 22nd, visit cabarruscounty.us/reserve-partner. In the class search box, just type Cabarrus Teachers. Cost is only $10. For more information on Cabarrus Teacher Workshop on Monday, June 25th, 9 a.m. till 3 p.m., Camp Spencer Park. This call 704-795-4492 or visit cabarruscounty.us/parks or facebook.com/Cabarrus County Parks.
All right, well, definitely it's time to get patriotic, bring out the red, white, and blue. You can get in the mood for our nation's birthday, which is just right around the corner, by coming out to the Piedmont Choral Society's 9th annual Patriotic Benefit Concert. It's going to be on Friday, June 22nd at 7 p.m. at Forest Hill United Methodist Church. Now, the performance will consist of all patriotic music, and after there will be a reception held to honor our local military personnel. Singers from the community will join the choir society to create a unique and powerful performance. The concert is free, but donations are accepted, with any proceeds going to Kitty City in downtown Concord. Now, the concert also will be performed 2 additional times, one on Thursday, June 28th at 7 p.m. at Central United Methodist Church in Concord, and then the final performance will be Sunday, July 1st at 3 p.m. at First Presbyterian Church in Kannapolis. For more information on the Piedmont Choral Society's 9th annual patriotic benefit with 3 performances beginning June 22nd, just call 704-699-6053 or email ky2000@gmail.com.
Now, the summer reading program is up, full steam now, rocking and rolling. So check out various kind of events going on for the children's summer reading program, which is Dream Big. I love the title of that. Now, that's going to be at the Cabarrus County Public Library branches. Now, at the Concord Library on Thursday, June the 21st, from 3 to 4 p.m., the Dream Big program is a time for new stories, new ideas for ages 6 to 12, and that's where it'll take place. And at the Kannapolis Library on Monday, June 18th, A Walk in the Woods. They always do great programs for ages 4 and up with parents' attendance. Registration is required and will take place with various animals. There you go. And a trip to Baker Street Park.
Baker's Creek Park.
Oh, Baker's Creek. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's right. That's what it says there. Okay. Now, that's on Wednesday, June the 20th from 3 to 4 p.m. And the Dream Big program is going to explore imagination with music, stories, and crafts, again, for ages 6 and 12. For more information on the children's summer reading program, events and activities in the Cabarrus County Library branches, just call your local branch or visit cabarruscounty.us/library or facebook.com/Cabarrus County Library.
And if you're a middle or high school student, don't worry, because there are lots of fun events through the Cabarrus County Public Library Summer Reading Program geared exactly for you. Here's a couple of things coming up in the next week. At the Harrisburg Library on Thursday, June 21st from 4 to 5 p.m., there's going to be the Teen Wii Tournament practice. Each library branch is going to send the top 4 winners to the finals of the Wii competition. So you can come by the Harrisburg branch to practice. At the Mount Pleasant Library on Monday, June 25th from 5:30 to 6:30, you can come out and make a pillow craft. This is for ages 11 to 17. Just bring an old pair of jeans and the rest of the materials will be provided. Registration is appreciated for this event. And at the Concord Library on Tuesday, June 19th from 2 to 4 p.m., the movie Soul Surfers will be played with, get this, free popcorn. Can't beat that. And then on Wednesday, June 20th from 4 to 5 p.m., the Inverted Poetry Slam, where you will use some famous poetry, maybe some not so famous poetry, to create a poetry slam. And then on Thursday, June 21st from 2 to 4 p.m., you can come out and make a neck pillow from some old jeans, and registration is required for that. At the Kannapolis Library Thursday, June 21st from 3 to 4, you can come out and make a t-shirt bag for ages 11 to 17. Bring an old t-shirt and the rest of the supplies are covered. And then on Saturday, June 23rd from 2 to 3, Storm Chasers will take place, where you can come out and hear from the Storm Squad NC and what it really means to be storm chasers, and even see their live footage. Now, this one is for teens and adults, so all you out there that are interested in chasing the storms, maybe seeing what it's like to be in the midst of a real tornado. For more information on the Teen Summer Reading Program and events and activities with the Cabarrus County Public Library through the Summer Reading Program, just call your local library branch or visit cabarruscounty.us/library or facebook.com/Cabarrus County Library.
Well, if you're not interested in something this week, you just don't have any interest. I mean, this is all over the map. So you want to go to storms, you want to have the TAMs, you got all kinds of great stuff at the library, the parks. So we've got a lot of information. So if you miss something, don't worry about it. Just go to cabarruscounty.us, and in the search box, you can type in the topic, find out information. If you have problems, just pop us an email at channel22@cabarruscounty.us.
Of course, one of the best ways to get all the details we talk about in Cabarrus this week is to sign up for our email newsletter. Do that today by going to cabarruscounty.us, click newsletter sign up at the top right of any page, put in your email address. You'll be set to go with all the dates, times, locations, web addresses, everything, so you can plan your week ahead.
And if you have family and friends that don't have Time Warner Cable, can't watch us on Channel 22, well then what you ought to do is or if you just want to watch our shows on demand, just go to cabarruscounty.us. Right there on the home page in the lower left, you see a video screen. It says more Channel 22 programs. Click on that. You can see all the different programs we have, and you can watch them when you have time. It'd be great. Now, hey, you got to come on out here at the Old Courthouse Youth Theater production of Alice in Wonderland. Sometimes I think my life is down the rabbit hole most of the time. So this is going to be a great production. These kids are really talented, so you got to really come out here and check it out. And until next week, you have a great one.